my God, I think I just figured girl math out. Girl math is that I was just doing my makeup thinking about mechanical natural frequencies. Stick with me here. So virtually everything, anything that has mass and can store energy has a natural frequency. What does that even mean? Well, a natural frequency is like an object's favorite rate of vibration to be in when it gets excited, when energy gets put into it. And often it actually has more than one excitation rate. So we call these modes. We want to avoid these modes, these rates where it gets excited and vibrates. Because if it hits this natural frequency for too long, these oscillations, think of it as like these sine waves. They grow and they get amplified to the point where the thing could literally explode. When I was working as an electromechanical engineer in aerospace, we had to worry about this all the time. Airplanes or rotorcraft have a natural frequency that generally consists of all the frequencies of the little individual parts put together into this big system frequency. And the aircraft can experience catastrophic failure if it hits this natural frequency. For example, here is a very poorly designed helicopter that is hitting its natural frequency oscillation rate. And here is a bridge hitting its natural frequency. And also here is a washing machine hitting this natural frequency. I mean, it can be extremely catastrophic. So what can an engineer do? Well, they can shift the natural frequency of the design by changing the material, the mass, or the shape of the structure. And if that's not possible, sometimes you can add something called a damper, like padding, to the system. And sometimes you can isolate it by detaching it from the motor, which is usually what is putting energy into the system. And sometimes you just avoid that resonance speed altogether. Like you can program your motor or your system to quickly pass through that point where you know that it's going to break, and then your system doesn't even have a chance to respond to it. Girl, I know you're out there engineering your life. I know that you have certain stressors or things from the way that you were raised or a relationship you were in or a traumatic event that happened to you, something where you have these natural frequencies or these tendencies that when this energy gets put into your life and it starts oscillating and gets out of control, you feel like you want to explode. You feel like your life is falling apart. Ask why. And then ask why again. And then when you figure out that why, is there a way that you can shift that natural frequency, that you can shift your mindset? Do you need to isolate it? Do you need to detach it from that energy source? Do you need to just put a damper on it? There is no one answer. That is engineering. That is girl math. Go build you. Of course, you're going to hit some natural frequencies along the way. You just have to be purposeful and aware of the way that you are constructing your life.